Now I've got the 2014 GT500 Super Snake right next to me, guys. This thing is just so awesome. It's been quite a while, I think, since I last drove it. So the car is still a bit dirty. I've done a ton of road trips with it. And as you guys can tell, that happens all the time when you're driving long distance. But all in all, guys, this thing is just an absolute monster. It makes me so excited for the new 2020 GT500 because I know just how good this one is. The 2014 was just incredible back in the day because it had more horsepower than really any other car you could buy, and at that price point. The price point of $60,000. I think out the door, my car came out to be $67. And yes, guys, I know the new 2020 GT500 is more expensive than the 2014 ever was. I think out the door with mine, it's going to be over $100,000, and that's all MSRP. So it does show you how much more expensive the new one is compared to the $60,000 version that we had about 5 to 6 years ago. We have a ton of awesome news today about the new 2020 GT500. To simply put it, guys, we have 3 completely different topics to talk about today. And all 3 I think are pretty interesting, pretty exciting when you really do think about it. And I think you guys are going to be really shocked when it comes to the third thing we're going to talk about. And specifically, it's going to be spy footage of this new 2020 GT500 doing hot laps on Grattan Raceway. Okay, guys, I know what you're thinking. What are the 2 other topics? Well, the first one, it really does show us just how close this new car is, how soon it's going to be really hitting the streets and into the customer's hands. We have finally seen our first window sticker for a 2020 Shelby GT500. And as you guys would expect, it is VIN number 1. Now, this image has been floating around online for the past couple of days. Somebody has plugged in the VIN number for VIN number 1 of the 2020 GT500s into the Ford vehicle tracking system and also got the window sticker for the vehicle. This VIN number 1 Shelby GT500 is going to be completely one-off. You can see that this new VIN number 1 2020 GT500 is going to get painted side stripes, which is super surprising because when it comes to ordering a 2020 GT500, you can't opt for that. The only painted stripes you can't opt for are the ones that go over the top, like this car. Another pretty strange option this new GT500 is getting is that it's getting yellow accents on the stripes. So as you can see right here, this 2014 GT500 has solid color stripes. This is exactly how the new 2020 GT500 is going to be. Now, if we look at the 2015 to 2020 GT350s, you'll notice that all the GT350s have accents on the stripes. You'll notice a pinstripe, a very skinny pinstripe on the outer edge of the main 2 stripes. Depending if you have a GT350 or a GT350R, the color of that accent is going to be completely different. So let's say you have a GT350R, well, that accent, that very tiny and skinny pinstripe is going to be red. So if we do look back at that window sticker, you'll notice that this individual is getting white stripes with yellow accents. What do you guys think? I do wonder how this thing is going to look in person. All in all, guys, I'm just super stoked about it because it just shows me how close we really are to seeing these vehicles finally come out. I'll make sure to let you guys know when I get my window sticker for my GT500. Hopefully it's very soon because I simply can't wait, guys. I'm just super pumped up about it. And it's just getting harder and harder to wait. The second thing I wanted to talk about is that of Hennessey and their new upgrade packages for this 2020 GT500. So as you can see right here, this is a signature edition Shelby GT500 Super Snake. Shelby American offered upgrade packages for the 2014 GT500s. You can send your car to Shelby American and they'll essentially put on what they call their Super Snake upgrade. So basically what you get with that is that you get Super Snake badges, special Shelby wheels, the striping you see here, and a ton of performance upgrades depending on what package you get. This one has 1,000 horsepower to the crank. It's a ton. It's a lot of fun, guys. It really is. But the normal Super Snakes, they get 850 horsepower. The reason I'm talking about this is because Hennessey has just unveiled or announced their new upgrade packages for the new GT500. Okay guys, getting inside the GT500 Super Snake. I have the page loaded up on my phone. Now we're looking specifically at the Venom 850 package. It's completely called the 2020 Hennessey GT500 Venom 850, which is it's a pretty long name, I think. I'll say it one more time. A 2020 Hennessey GT500 Venom 850. Anyways, this package includes stainless steel long tube headers, high flow catalytic converters, a CNC machine ported factory supercharger, a supercharger pulley and belt upgrade, high flow air induction system, Hennessey embroidered headrest. How would that work? I'm trying to figure this out because, oh, okay, I got it now. In the new GT500, they lowered the Cobra head from up here where it normally is on the GT350s, and it's going to be right behind you. So Hennessey's name would be directly behind your head, right here. I'm not sure, though, how many people are going to take having so many big names on your car, right? So you have Ford, Shelby, then you have Hennessey from Texas, and then you have Cobra. There's kind of a lot to it, I think, but let's just keep reading this and see what else this package offers. You get Hennessey and Venom 850 exterior badges. That's another thing. I've never been really a fan of the badges that tell people exactly how much horsepower you have. Because let's say that you increase the horsepower and now you have well past 1,000 horsepower. At the same time, though, you're going to have badges that say 850 all over your car. So that's something, I'm not too sure if I really like that. Scrolling down even more, we have a serial numbered dash plate signed by John Hennessey and a serial numbered engine compartment plaque. It includes professional installation, chassis dyno testing before and after modification. Okay, so that could be cool, guys. So when you do the upgrade, you get to see exactly how much wheel horsepower that you picked up versus when the car was in stock form. The two last features are as follows. Your vehicle will be test driven up to 150 miles, and you will get a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. Okay, so overall, with these Hennessey upgrade packages, you're getting more horsepower, you're getting more torque, and you're getting a warranty with that as well, and you get the Hennessey badges all over your car. There's something that's weird though, guys, and I really do want to highlight this. If we look back up and look at the exact torque figure that Hennessey says this package will give you, it says 725. What's weird about that is that the max torque of the DCT in the new GT500 is only 650. That being the new Tremec DCT specifically designed for this new GT500, the max torque that you can get out of it is 650. Now, I didn't see anywhere in the list of content that this kit provides for any mention of a transmission upgrade. So I'm not too sure if Hennessey knows that this new DCT is limited to just 650 pound-feet of torque. If he doesn't, then that could be an issue, because I'm not too sure if you guys want to do that to your DCT, especially considering how expensive it is, how expensive it's going to cost, and especially when it comes to fixing it, how expensive that could be. What do you guys think? But please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm trying to figure this one out. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check out the next two packages Hennessey has. So the next package you have is going to be the Venom 1000, and as the name suggests, you're getting 1,000 horsepower to the crank at 7,000 RPM using 93 octane Shell V-Power fuel with 850 pound-feet of torque at exactly 4,800 RPM. This kit includes a 3-liter supercharger system upgrade. That means they're going to be taking off your 2650 supercharger, the one that shows the Cobra logo on it. Do you think people are going to want to do that? Personally, I think the supercharger on this new GT500 looks really good on the car. Removing that and putting on, let's say, a 3-liter Whipple, you're going to be taking away a signature aspect of this new car. What else do you get? So you get an upgraded intercooler system, a fuel system upgrade, stainless steel long tube headers, high flow catalytic converters, and okay, there we go. It says transmission upgrade. Again, though, that's pretty iffy because, let's be honest, no one outside of Ford has this car yet. The car is just now coming out. They're just now building the first ones. So when it comes to Hennessey saying that they're going to be able to upgrade the DCT, can they really? This is a brand new transmission specifically designed for the GT500. It's Tremec's first ever DCT. So I do wonder how that's going to turn out. And the list continues. It talks about how you get custom badges and Hennessey logos on your car, professional installation, test driven 150 miles. And this one, though, has a limited 1 year, 12,000 mile warranty. So 1/3 of the previous one. The very last upgrade package you have is going to be the Venom 1200. Before I get into this, though, guys, what's funny is that you see this white and blue photo of a 2020 GT500. This is complete Photoshop. This is Photoshop 101 because you can see zoomed in where the hood pins are. You can see tiny areas, tiny spots that show red paint, I think. No, Hennessey has not gotten their own 2020 GT500 to work on yet, guys. This is completely designed out of Photoshop. The 2020 Hennessey GT500 Venom 1200 comes with 1,200 horsepower and 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Oh, this is shocking. You get a twin-turbo system. Okay. That would be unique. Right, guys? I think a lot of people wanted to see twin turbos in this new GT500. This could be a route for you to take. The difference, though, with this upgrade package is that your car needs to run E85 or 109 octane. And when it comes to your engine, you get upgraded pistons and rods. Everything else, though, is pretty much the same as the package before this, the Venom 1000. That's going to wrap up the news with Hennessey. What do you guys think? Does it make sense for Hennessey to announce these upgrade packages and show us exactly what they plan to do with this car and the horsepower figures they're going to make with the mods that they've listed? It doesn't make any sense for them to do that this early when the car is not even out yet. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Okay, guys, so here we are at the final thing I wanted to show all of you. This is a video that shows GT500s going lap after lap on Grattan Raceway. There's also a 2019 or a 2020 GT350 there as well. What's awesome about this video is that it's completely raw. There's no jump cuts or anything like that. It's just 5 minutes of nothing but GT500s and a GT350 lapping Grattan Raceway. This video is actually originally published by Evan. Forgive me if I didn't say that correctly. But in all honesty, this video has really gotten a lot of people super hyped up about this new 2020 GT500. That being, since it's filmed from one general spot, people are timing how long it's taking for a GT500 to complete a lap. With that in mind, though, they're saying that this new 2020 GT500 can go around Grattan Raceway faster than a Dodge Viper ACR. That's a huge statement, it really is. A Dodge Viper ACR is an incredible track car. It's got a lot more downforce than the GT500 and weighs a lot less. What's funny though is that the Dodge Viper ACR set the production car lap record here, specifically a 122 lap. If this new GT500 is faster than the Dodge Viper ACR on this track, that would mean the GT500 has set a new lap record. I do need to point out one thing, guys. There's no way you can stopwatch a YouTube video and get a 100% legit time. Let's just say if this video was not edited by any means, what kind of lap times we're looking at. So here's what I did. I got the video and I dropped it into Adobe Premiere. I zoomed in and I found a good reference point to use as the start and the stop line for a complete lap. So right here I think is a good spot because if I zoom in, you can see right here towards the bottom left that there's a line in the ground, a line in the pavement. And if I go over one more frame, I'd say it's just passing it. This is going to be our point of reference. The next step is going to be to try to find the same exact spot for the end of the first lap. And here we go. I've completely lined it up so it's just like the beginning of this lap. Also, what I've done is I've added a stopwatch towards the top left of the screen. This is going to give us a good idea at how fast this new 2020 GT500 can be. At the end of this first lap, the car finishes with a 1 minute 21 second lap time, which is faster than the Dodge Viper ACR. Again, though, this time is not completely accurate. This is just from using the information that we have. Ford has yet to really reveal any lap times for this vehicle. So our next bet is just going to be to wait and see what Ford says. If Ford announces that this new 2020 GT500 has set a new lap record at Grattan Raceway. What it does seem like, though, is that this new GT500 is no longer competing against the Chevrolet Camaro or even the Dodge Challenger. It looks like it's going to compete against supercars. Anyways, guys, what do you think? Do you think the new 2020 GT500 could be faster than the Dodge Viper ACR around this racetrack? What's interesting is that even though this new Shelby does weigh over 4,000 pounds, it does seem like this car is going to have a lot of potential. A few things we have to realize, though, is that Grattan Raceway and VIR are the home tracks for this new GT500. It's where the car has been developed. It makes sense for the car to be this fast. That's going to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out. Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the first window sticker ever for a 2020 GT500. Also, what you think about Hennessey and their upgrade packages. Make sure to subscribe for much more great videos to come. I'll see all of you in the next episode.